You like my new hat?
Come take this.
I'm coming straight to your eardrums. I'm coming straight to your eardrums. It's Mr. Unstoppable. It's Mr. Unstoppable. Legs hanging out the phantom. Two pretty bitches walking by, call me handsome. I said, ladies, I'm the next Richard Branson, but got no virgins, so they sucking me in tandem. I prefer Mr. Unstoppable, and when I'm doing nothing, Mr. Impossible. I'ma lift a finger, put your mixtape in the hospital. Nurse coming closer just to witness all that I can do. 20 cc's of a double D's got me trying to clean my D with the upper teeth. Upper 3 is where I'm ranking. Offer 3 milli for the mansion. Fuck the game young, I'm talking Chris Hansen. I guess I'm Mr. Unstoppable. I guess I'm Mr. Unstoppable. Yeah, I guess I'm Mr. Unstoppable. Will they ever catch me? That's improbable.
I got up there just as the mist or whatever is about to clear, because I can see the water now for the first time today. But I think I caught some cool footage. I didn't bring the big camera because I had to carry shopping home anyway, so it's just all on the iPhones. Looked very spooky, very mystified. Client PC done. I may have overdone with the size of the box, maybe. I've been looking for a new toy, which is not actually a toy. It's more of a vehicle, really. I love the idea of moving around on something electric. For a long time I wanted to buy a boosted board. Some of you might know what a boosted board is. For those of you who don't, boosted boards are basically a skateboard with an electric motor on it. These things are quite crazy. They go pretty quick. I think the boosted boards are like 35 kilometers an hour, which is a while back. I think 3-4 months ago, something like that. I actually ordered a boosted board. Unfortunately, there's been delays and it looks like that might take a little while. So not that long ago, I canceled my order for the boosted board. I think they're only just now starting to ship in the US, and there's been some issues with the supplier of something, and I'm probably looking at a delivery date next year. So I canceled that order. Luckily, I found out there's actually another company that makes much the same thing. They are called Evolve. It looks on the surface to be much like boosted boards. Now, I was a little bit skeptic because I've seen a lot of good stuff about boosted boards, and they seem like, you know, they're not a toy. They're not a plastic toy like you see the kids ride around on those little 2 wheels on either side things. It's a legitimate form of transportation, you know. They go very fast, they go far. So yeah, I was a bit skeptical. There was a lot of brands out there. I looked at Amazon and there was a lot of sketchy looking things. Eventually I found this company called Evolve, and what's different about, I mean, the Evolve boards look a lot like the boosted boards. That's great, but the main difference is that they seem to have, like, they're selling all over the world already. They have warehouses all over. And I found out that they actually have a Spanish, not just a Spanish web store, they actually have a warehouse in Spain. To be specific, it's actually England because it's Gibraltar. It's part of England, but it's like an hour from here, and it's in, like, Spain. It's just a part of it that's technically England, UK, So I went on there and I ordered a board. The day after I had ordered one, I went back to the website and I saw that the board I had ordered was now listed as out of stock. I thought, did I get the last one, or was there just some issue with the system? So I reached out to Evolve. I told them that I ordered this board and now the site said out of stock. And they got back to me and they said, yeah, there was a system, you know, fail in the system, and they don't actually have any more of these boards. So they informed me that they have made a new line of boards called GT, and they said, well, why don't you have a look at those? Unfortunately, they are not for sale in Spain yet. I then wrote back and said, yeah, I'm very much interested in a GT board instead. It looks like they're not available right now. And they got back to me and said, yeah, they will start pre-sale in I think they said 3 to 4 or 3 to 5 weeks. And I told them that, yeah, I would like this GT board and that's all fine. And then I mentioned that I saw they were based like an hour from here, and I asked them, is it possible to come and, you know, pick up the board when it's ready? And maybe that will make things go a little snappier and make a day out of it, make a little trip out of it. And they got back to me and they said, well, you know what? We actually have one GT board right now. I guess they're not actually selling them yet, but they have got some boards that I suspect are just for marketing purposes, so they can have some and try out and, you know the product before it starts selling. And they do apparently have one board that they are willing to sell to me because it has a few little scuff marks on the bottom of the board. They told me this. They said, well, we have this one board and it's a GT, it's the bamboo, it's the one you want. If you want to have that now, we can sell that as long as you're okay with a few little scuff marks on the bottom. I said, sure, no problem. I don't care. I'm not gonna see the bottom. That's gonna be the road. And he said, well, you can buy that. You can have that if you want. You need to come and pick it up. I said, no problem, right? I'll write right down. So status is, as it looks right now, they have a GT board ready for me down at the warehouse. I'm basically just waiting on them getting back to me on when I can pick it up. Hopefully next week. Thumbs up so far, Evolve. Real good job. Very nice. I'm looking forward to it. Hope it's gonna go the way we hope it's gonna go, and can't wait to pick it up. Can't wait to get out there and really make an ass of myself falling off a skateboard. It's gonna be fun.